Okay, and with Richard Hill after the game, it finished 3-2 to Weston. There was a few decisions in that game, but overall, what is your reaction to that game?
I think that was our worst performance of the season. Worst performance of the season without a doubt. But you know, we've got to stick together, regroup, and come back out on Saturday.
Weston took the lead as well. How disappointing was that to see? Bearing in mind you had quite a few chances before that.
Yeah, we've had good chances. You know, it seems to be our problem, doesn't it? We just can't really score a goal at the moment or put the game to bed early doors. You know, and we've had a couple of good chances again, and you know, it's like a broken record now, and it's stuff we're working on in training as well. So, you know, it's not like we're just ignoring it. It's stuff that we're trying to improve on in training, but we're getting these chances, and we just don't. Well, we're not good enough in front of goal at the moment.
There was one very, I don't know how you say it, dubious decision, I suppose. After Weston scored their first goal, your team went to the other end and scored, which seemed like a legitimate goal, but it was disallowed. What did you see of that incident?
You know, we're talking about referees again, aren't we? I think there was quite a few dubious decisions out there tonight. It's like I've just said to the referee coming off. They're there to officiate the game, not to affect the result, and the referee tonight affected the result. It's a perfectly good goal in my opinion. Apparently the referee told Guy that Reese fouled the goalkeeper, but I think if you have a look, there's a defender between Reese and the goalkeeper, so Reese can't foul him if there's a defender between Reese and the goalkeeper. And sometimes I think they just guess, and you know, we talked about referee decisions Saturday, and we're talking about them tonight. And all I can say is, referees are there to officiate the game, not affect the outcome. And I think tonight you've seen that a referee has affected the outcome of the game.
It seemed like a very frustrating game from a spectator's point of view. Do you think that was due to the conditions, or do you think maybe your team was missing something like a cutting edge or that final pass today?
We just wasn't good enough with the ball. We can do better with the ball. We weren't good enough in possession of the ball, and when we tried to pass the ball, we just kept getting it cut out. You know, but we can. You know, we've come along. We were meant to have come along in a coach. Coach didn't actually make it to the ground, so we then had to at the last minute all drive in cars and make our own way here. Not ideal preparation, but we can look for everything. Every excuse we want, referees, coaches not turning up, but at the end of the day, just that little bit's missing. You know, we were trying to pass the ball and we were giving the ball away too easy and too sloppily at times.
Is maybe one positive out of that game the fact that your team did keep going and get a goal right at the end, when maybe shoulders would have slumped it of going a goal behind that late on as well?
Yeah, but you know what we're all about. We'll keep going till the last minute, but you know. We do that, and you've seen that we've won games in the last minute. But you know, we left ourselves too much to do. And you know, on another night, had we had a little bit more of a rub of the green, I'm not saying that we'd have gone on and we'd have won the game, but you know, when you're on the back foot constantly for the whole of the first half through just little decisions that you're not actually getting, and you know, I think the referee tonight's been conned a couple of times. You know, it takes you 45 minutes to sort out that. You know, no disrespect to Weston, I'm not picking fault with Weston. You know, they've got their way of playing, but every time they get a player near them, they fall on the floor, and the referee buys it. You know, if that's how they play. I'm not knocking it. Good luck to them if it's successful for them. You know, but when you've got a referee that can't work that out, yeah, I can work it out after half an hour, then there's something wrong. But at the end of the day, we gave ourselves too much to do. And like I say, I can stand here and make every excuse under the book, but our performance wasn't good enough tonight, our passing wasn't good enough, and when we got back in the game at 1-1, we shot ourselves in the foot by didn't defend properly.
Okay, thanks for that, Richard.